Ladies and gentlemen, I always find it funny when women come on my TikTok. It happens on YouTube too, but on TikTok it happens more often. So women will come on there saying, oh my God, you're so gorgeous. I better watch my man, or I better watch this, And I'm like, and they mean it as a fun thing, right? They don't mean it seriously. So it's really cute. I'm like, yes, I know I look very, very good. Luckily for them, I don't date as a woman, and luckily for them, I don't usually do that. But but yeah, so obviously their husband loves them, but it just seems like a very funny thing, and it's really fun. I do look very, very good as a woman, but I don't date as a woman, and so it's fine. And obviously, if I only date as Marco, and I'm in an open marriage, but I only date as Marco, and so most people that like women, I mean, it's possible they will change sexual orientations at some point in their life, but most of the time they're going to stay liking women, right? Because women are, even people that like trans, many of them will like real women if they like real women, and trans women if they like trans women, right? Or some people really do cross over with that, right? Because look, if a person looks gorgeous enough, they might actually think of them as a real woman, right? There are people that don't say sometimes, and so you can't actually tell they're trans, right? So they might be unrecognizable to being having been a man. So a man will date them maybe, but for the most part, I don't know for sure. I mean, I do think that if you are a heterosexual male or a heterosexual female, and you're solely heterosexual and you're solely male or female, you're gonna date someone that is along the category you like. But it's more often than not that you're going to date the same sex or a transgender person as a hetero person than you would as a gay or lesbian person or bisexual person, because well, bisexuals are bisexuals, but because people that are heterosexual, sometimes they hide their sexuality because they're uncomfortable with the fact that they're gay, or they don't like parts of themselves because they're gay, right? So they don't allow themselves to explore that. So it's going to happen more often with a hetero person to transfer what they date or who they date or whatever, right? Anyway, totally enjoy the show. Now we all know that people like people in general. There are a lot of bisexuals in the world, I would believe, because 90%, no, 80% of the world is bisexual, 10% are strictly gay, 10% are strictly straight, right? So I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? So if you are single and you are a guy or a girl, you're most likely going to be in the bisexual range than you are anything else. Anyway, bye now, thank you. But that's not necessarily true, darling. Da, 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 da.